Hello everyone, welcome back to All Day Everyday Preparedness. I'm Matt, and today I have a special treat for you guys. One of my favorite parts of prepping is also cooking. So today we're going to make one of the tastiest pizzas you've ever had. I know you'll enjoy it and your family as well. Now let's take a look at what you'll need to get started. The first ingredient that you're going to need is going to be some flour. Now here I have some gold medal bread flour that's unbleached. You can also use all-purpose flour or any type of flour that you have on hand. The next ingredient you're going to need is going to be some barbecue sauce. Here I have some Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue sauce, but you can also use whatever barbecue sauce that you like the best. You're also going to need 2 fresh chicken breasts, or you can also use chicken thighs if you prefer. You're also going to need some fresh green onions. Next ingredient you're going to need is going to be some fresh tomatoes or a can of diced tomatoes. Either one will be just fine. I have here some fresh parsley as well as the dried spiced parsley. You're going to need some olive oil. You're going to need some Fiesta blend cheese, or if you don't have that, you can also use cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, Colby Jack, really whatever type of cheese that you prefer. You're also going to need some salt and sugar. You're also going to need some garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, and some oregano. And you're also going to need some fast rising instant yeast, or you can have some active yeast. First thing you're going to want to do is get you 1.5 cup of warm water, not too hot, just warm water. The next thing you're going to want to do is get 1 tablespoon of sugar, and you're going to pour that into your water just like this. Okay, and you just want to mix that sugar in just like this. Should just take about 30 seconds or so to get that all mixed in. Then you're going to get 1 teaspoon of salt, and you're going to pour that into your water mixture as well. Okay, and then you're just going to mix this in as well. Next, you want to take your instant yeast or your active dry yeast, and you want to pour that into your mixture. Okay, and if you're using instant yeast like I am, it pretty much is going to dissolve pretty quick. Okay, you just want to mix that around pretty good until you get all the yeast dissolving. And this is one of my favorite parts, when you get that yeast, that doughy smell. Just smells awesome. Now that your yeast is all mixed up, what you want to do next is get you 1 tablespoon of your olive oil or whatever type of oil that you're using, and go ahead and pour that in like so. And then you're just going to mix this around probably about 30 seconds. It's not going to mix too well, but you want to mix it up as good as you can. Okay, now that you have your water and sugar and salt and yeast and oil mixture mixed up, you want to go ahead and pour this into a mixing bowl, or a mixer, or in this case I have a Ninja blender with the dough attachment. Okay, and you're going to add 3 cups of your flour, one at a time. Okay, next you're going to want to take your spices, your garlic powder, your Italian seasoning, your oregano, and your parsley, and you're going to sprinkle this into your flour like so. Not too much, just a little bit like that for the garlic. Okay, next we're going to have some Italian seasoning in here, just like that. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of the parsley. I am going to go ahead and use the spiced parsley, the dry parsley, just for saving some time. Okay, and the next thing, the last thing you're going to want to do is your oregano. This is what you want to put a little bit more than all the rest that you put in. This gives it that great pizza aroma flavor. You can sort of smell it when it starts mixing, but definitely when it's baking, it's going to be smelling so good. Okay, once you have all your spices put in, what I like to do is add maybe about a half a teaspoon or so, a little bit more of olive oil, just like this. Okay, once your dough is mixed, what you want to do is take it out and set it onto a clean countertop. It may be a little sticky. This one particular one here is not too sticky, so that's pretty good. Okay, and then what you're going to want to do is just knead this out good for about 10 minutes, okay? Just like so, just knead this out for about 10 minutes. Okay, and as you're kneading this dough, I'll tell you, it's going to smell so delicious. After you're done kneading, what you want to do is take your dish that you're going to place your dough in, spray in a little bit of cooking spray or olive oil, just so it doesn't stick, and you're going to place your dough in, okay, just like so, and then you're going to cover that with a warm towel, or in this case I'm going to be using some plastic wrap, just like so. Okay, and what you want to do next is just set this off to the side, and you want to let this rise or proof for at least 40 minutes. While your dough is proofing, you want to go ahead and get your chicken and get that cut into chunks just like so. When you're done cutting your chicken, you want to get them to about a size like this, about quarter size pieces. Okay, next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and get your pan and put that on medium heat and put in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Once your oil has gotten hot to about medium heat, you're going to go ahead and put your chicken in. You're going to hear that sizzle like that. Okay, and just get this mixed around pretty well here. You have your chicken simmering. You're going to go ahead and take a little bit of black pepper here and sprinkle that on like so. Okay, and what I like to do too, you may or may not have this, is just some rotisserie seasoning. It doesn't have to go with the recipe, and I just put on just a dash like this. Okay, you could also use some Lowry seasoning salt or just plain salt and pepper, or technically you don't have to add any seasoning at all. It just depends on what you really want to do. With your recipe. But I like to put just a pinch of the rotisserie seasoning and get it all stirred in good just like this. It's been about 40 minutes or so, and now our dough is proofed and risen. So what you're going to want to do is we'll go ahead and remove your plastic wrap like so, and you're going to want to kind of punch down your dough a little bit like this, knock out those air bubbles. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and take your dough out, and you're going to place it on the counter, and you're going to get it ready to place on your pizza pan. You've got your dough here placed on the counter. You want to go ahead and get your rolling pin, and you want to start rolling this out into your circle or your pizza shape. Okay, here I have it. My pizza pan is not too large. I think it's like the standard size pan, so this looks like it's almost ready to go. You want to go ahead and take your dough and gently lay that onto your pan. Okay. Once you have it here, you can go ahead and use your fingers, your hands to sort of go ahead and get that molded directly to your pizza pan. Alright, and now that you got your dough, you want to go ahead and get your barbecue sauce and just spread it on just like so. Come around an outer layer and then come inward just like this. Get that squirted on all around there. Just like so. Okay, we're going to take our chicken and just place it on the pizza just like this. And just have fun with this. There's no right or wrong. There's not too little chicken, not too much chicken. Just do what feels right for you. So you're going to put all your chicken on just like this. Last thing you want to do is go ahead and put on your green onions. You want to have dice those up, and you just want to sprinkle those on just like you have your chicken and your tomatoes. And again, just put as much green onion as you like, or if you don't like green onion, you can leave that ingredient off. But again, the main thing is just cooking a great meal for your family, and more importantly, just having fun. Okay, and finally you want to go ahead and get some more cheese, and you're just going to sprinkle that on just like we did before. Start from the outside in, and just put as much cheese as you like here. I kind of like maybe not quite too heavy, but kind of a medium. I like to put about a medium level of cheese on here. And once we're done putting on the cheese, go ahead and put this bad boy in the oven for about 20 minutes on 425 degrees. Alright, it's been 20 minutes and our pizza is now out of the oven, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, and that is how you make the ultimate barbecue chicken pizza. I want to thank you guys for watching today. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel, so that way you won't miss out on any other great recipes or any important preparedness tips. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and be blessed.